Yo, what's up, boys? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can have the best filters on for this section right here, which is final stretch. Basically, tokens that are around the mid like section, like 30K, 20K in market cap, like not quite there yet with migration, but on the way there. Tokens that are getting a lot of eyeballs, and basically how you can just be earlier than everyone else and ride it for a quick profit. Other than that, if you need the trading platform I'm using, which is Axiom, this is the best trading platform out right now and fastest. I'm going to leave a link in the description where you can save 30% off fees using my link. And if you're a beginner trader and you want basically just like more insight on how you can become a proper trader, I have a full free course right here going through everything you need to know about Memecoins A to Z so you don't waste your time trying to watch these fake gurus on YouTube or go pay for a paid course. That is not going to teach you anything. Or not diving right into it without further ado. Alright, guys, so now focusing on the final stretch tag, I'm going to give you guys my filters and how you can essentially maximize on tokens that are getting a bunch of volume so you can, get it done super quick and get out of them super quick as well. We're not going for long-term holds here. And the filters I have specifically, which I'm going to show in a second, are just for quick flips to stack up wins. Um, $30 wins can stack up really, really quickly. I mean, obviously in the moment, when you're trading and you're making $30 per trade, you're like, yeah, it's not that much. But once you do that three, four, 5 times, especially on a small portfolio, that can add up. So firstly, explaining what final stretch is for people who don't know what it is. Essentially, usually when tokens on like for the most part, tokens on the Solana blockchain are going to be launched on Punk Fund. It's going to start on the Punk Fund platform, and when it reaches around the 60 to 70K market cap, it moves over from Punk Fund to Punk Swap, where it's on the migrator tab. More liquidity gets added. It basically gets moved to a new liquidity pool, and more people can essentially be able to trade this on chain and things of that nature. And that's how coins can run to, multi millions of dollars. And with the correct filters on final stretch, you can find these tokens that are exploding right before they reach migrated, and you can ride them up for some quick profits here. So uh, now diving into the filters, so like how I find coins that are like at around 20 to 30K that are like really pumping. Essentially, I had my filters on like Punk Fund, Launch a Lag, Launch a Coin, Bonk. I kind of want to see like a decent amount of things. I don't have my filters on Dynamic or Moonshot. Essentially, have like these four, which usually has like decent coins coming, and the filters are gonna like filter out all the noise and things of that nature. So in audit, I don't have anything. You don't really need anything in audit. For metrics, though, this is where we're going to focus on the good stuff. So for volume, you definitely want a coin that has at least 30K in volume. That basically means like it's at getting some eyeballs on it, it's getting some momentum, and it's not a dead coin that's just in the final stretch tab. Because a lot of the times, if you don't have filters, you're going to find like dead coins in here that kind of got stuck and aren't really moving. You also want to make sure the market cap is at least 15K. So if it has 30K volume and it's at 15K, that means it's getting a lot of eyeballs on it, and it's doing pretty well. It hasn't fell below that threshold. And keep in mind, most pump funds don't even get past like 12K. So if it's at 15K holding 30K volume, that's really, really, really good. You're gonna find those tokens that have a lot of eyeballs. And then I'm gonna show you guys some examples in a second here. And then for socials, just make sure it has at least one social. Right now, the meta is kind of like community tokens and things of that nature. So like having one social is going to like increase your odds of finding a token that is a gem that you're early to. And now moving on to the tokens that are actually in here, I'm gonna click on some of them so you guys can like see what's going on. So as you can see, for the filters, it's only showing the tokens that are like kind of in this yellow area around like 30K, 25K, like kind of in the middle, nothing really below 15K, which is great. And as you can see, if I click on one of them, like let's see, one that looks decent here, like Riskcoin. Obviously, like you can do your own due diligence on what coins you feel like can run. Like obviously, this one might not be the best runner, just based on the narrative. I'm not sure it's quite there, but as you can see, this coin is getting a couple of buys here, and I have one of my wallets that's really, really, really good for low caps that's actually in on this token. He's in at like, you know, I think like 15K ish. So what you guys can usually do is just open these tokens, study the narrative, see if it's something that's good, and you can, get in them pretty early and ride them for, a quick 50%, even a 20% gain on these is, something that's pretty good. Um, the chart's holding pretty well. This has like what 100 holders, and it has a social link on it, and I think it's a community. So yeah, this is a decent coin. So having these filters is going to make sure you can actually find coins that are decent, not just like some crap on new pairs. I'll go ahead and see if I can find another example as well of a coin that's like pretty decent here. So this one is catfish. I think it's a TikTok trend. But as you can see, again, the same guy that I'm tracking, really good on new players, is also in it as well. And he made some quick profits on it. Obviously, this one's going down below 15K. But as you can see, if you caught it, like the filter would have showed up like right about here when it was at 15K getting volume. If you bought initially, you would have rode that pump all the way up to like 30K and could have made, a quick couple percent profit and moved on to the next one. So with these filters, you're looking for quick clicks and click profits. You're not really going to be holding for a while unless it's a good narrative. Like I have found some coins on here from Final Stretch that are really good narratives that is just like taking a bit longer to potentially like migrate, and I rode it all the way to the top. And yeah, that's pretty much how you'll find tokens that move pretty well. And as you can see on this one as well, for Catfish, it's another community token. It's something that has a community developing, and it's just a bit slower in a sense. So you can see how you can find things that are really, really early. It's just a matter of like, doing research on them, and seeing if it is something worth bidding or not. But other than that, hope you guys try that out. If you need a trading platform, go ahead and check out Axion so you guys can set up these filters. And other than that, on to the next one. Hope you guys cook with these filters.